guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name, I can't get my whole head in the frame because this dang bun. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Krogal. It's Monday, friends, so it is grocery haul day. The beginning of this is gonna be a little chatty. It's not gonna be super chatty, but if you don't wanna listen to me talk, there's always a timestamp. Oh my, can you tell that I have not been sleeping great? There is always a timestamp in the description box as to when the haul actually starts. If you just want your eyes to hit the produce, you just want to see what I picked up today, you can jump to that time down below. So we have had, oh my god, my hair. We have had quite the week. Daisy has been sick. She is definitely on the up and up now. Now I feel like it's just kind of like the tail end of a cold, but it was very odd. This happened, yeah, this was before my what I eat in a day, so I don't even think I have talked about this at all, but she initially earlier in the week was complaining about a sore throat to the point where she was spitting into a cup because she was saying that she couldn't swallow. I looked in her throat. To me, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but to me, there was nothing like super obvious. You know, you can tell when the back of your throat's like really white or like swollen. Nothing like that. So it started with that. Then she spiked like a lower grade fever, woke up in the middle of the night screaming, drenched in sweat. Then it morphed into congestion, stuffy nose, constantly sneezing, and there was one night where she slept in bed with me. Cernan slept on the couch, and then she slept in bed with me. We're not a co-sleeping family, so that was really out of the ordinary for us, but it had to be done because she was just, I mean, as a parent or just as a human, I just felt terrible. So it's been just a really exhausting like latter half of the week. I think this all started Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday night and then like into Wednesday. So I haven't been sleeping. I've either been worried or up with her or whatever. We did get her COVID tested because we just have all of these like group things coming up. You know, I'm filming this on Saturday, so tomorrow is 4th of July. We have like a big family thing we're going to. It's also my sister's birthday, so we're doing a thing with her. And then Daisy starts camp next week. So there's a lot of things coming up where she's gonna be surrounded by other people, and I just felt like it was irresponsible to chalk it up to a cold with like COVID being a thing. So we did get her tested yesterday. We did like a quick results test. She's negative, thank goodness. I had a girlfriend of mine message me on Instagram. She's like, it's really smart you're getting her tested because my nephew tested positive and his only symptom was like constantly sneezing. So I'm happy that we made that decision. I'm even more happy that she's negative, but it's just been a week, y'all. And you will definitely see that reflected in my haul today. I was just, even though we are coming up on a new week and I will probably be in better spirits and more well rested, when I was making my list, I was not in the mood of like, what can we find? What new recipes can I cook? What can we experiment with? It was definitely more of a like, what is easy, what's in the freezer type situation. So that's what the haul and the meals for next week kind of look like. So let's chat about meals for next week. I have chicken tortilla soup in the freezer, so I'm gonna do that with chips and guacamole. Then I'm doing pizza and salad. You'll see what I bought for that. We're gonna make our own pizzas, and then I bought bagged salad. I am doing a Greek baked orzo dish. You basically do, I think, most of it on the stovetop and then you bake it. That is from Pinch of Yum. I've been loving her food blog. Like, it's the amount of recipes that are on there, it's nuts, and she has macros for everything, which is great. I will link that recipe below. And then y'all know I always allocate for one night being takeout or going to a restaurant or whatever. And then I'm doing a Damn Delicious recipe, which is also, I love her stuff. Before I was on any type of food journey, like before I did keto, low carb, counting calories, anything, I loved Damn Delicious. Her site is very pleasing to the eyes, like it's very user friendly, and she doesn't put macros. It's definitely not a like health conscious food blog, but she has I have made so many of her recipes, and I have never made one that was bad. They have all been like exceptional, out of the park. So I'm doing her skillet lemon dill chicken thighs, and then we're gonna have rice with that. So definitely like a more processed week in terms of food, like pizza, like we have the pizza crusts, we're doing chips and guac as a side, we're eating rice. Honestly, frankly, I think that just kind of is a testament to like what processed food is, which is that it's easy. So still counting calories, everything will still be within my macros, but definitely a more processed heavy meal plan for this week. In terms of lunches, we're sticking with the eating leftovers situation, because that's just been working for us. Worst comes to worst, if one day we don't have leftovers, like I don't know, maybe when we have the pizza and salad, there won't be any leftovers. I have stuff in the freezer I can reach for, whether it's defrosting something or just like random freezer meals. That's covered. And then I am doing the breakfast sandwiches again this week. I'm changing them up a little bit, but I've said it over and over and over. It's like beating a dead horse at this point. The breakfast sandwiches have been saving us. I also found, especially later this week, like I wasn't even hungry for lunch. And I've kind of mentioned that before, but that was like really prevalent this week. I would have the breakfast sandwich, and then I would have a snack maybe around like 2:30 or 3, and then eat dinner. And I'm also consuming less calories that way because I'm not having a full-on meal. Like I'm not having a meal's worth of calories, like I'm having snack calories. So yeah, those have just been like a total saving grace. So today I went to Barron's, which is like a local health food store. We have a handful of them in the San Diego area. I just wanted to go somewhere different. They have a lot of like specialty items, so I just love walking up and down every aisle and checking out what they have, what's kind of different, what's new. Price-wise, they're very similar to like Sprouts or Whole Foods, where definitely if you're not careful, things can add up. You really have to pay attention to what you're grabbing, but it can totally be done. Now there were a handful of things that I was like, I'm not paying for that. English muffins, they only had the Dave's Killer Bread English muffins, and they were like $6. I was like, absolutely not. They only had like really fancy pepperoni. I think it was like $6.99. Absolutely not. So definitely you kind of have to be smart about it, but I love shopping there. So I went to Barron's, and then I hit Vons afterwards, which is just like our typical grocery store, like Kroger, Safeway, that type of thing, to get the items that I didn't get at Barron's. So let's get into it. I will show you everything I got at Barron's, everything I got at Vons, and then of course tell you how much I spent. Okay, starting with produce, tons of fruit for Daisy. Like I said, she's starting camp next week, so I wanted to make sure I had enough fruit for breakfasts as well as lunches. So she doesn't typically eat lunch at home. That's why it's different, but she will be eating lunch at camp. So 2 bananas, 2 kiwis, strawberries and blueberries. I got 2 bell peppers. The red one is for a recipe, and then the orange is just for snack. I'm gonna like cut them into strips and put them in, not for snacks, sorry, for lunches. Cut them into strips and put them in Daisy's lunch. 2 onions, 2 lemons. I needed some dill, and then I got 2 bagged salads. Y'all, I have not bought a bagged salad in so long. That isn't typically a staple around here, but I feel like I have not purchased one in forever. So I got this Caesar chopped. We're gonna have this tonight. And then the steakhouse wedge, this is gonna be with the pizzas. Dairy, I got 2 things of eggs. We've been flying through eggs, and I've kind of been underestimating how many we need because I've been making those breakfast sandwiches. So I got 2 dozen of those. And then I got some cheese. Now the Barron's, like kind of their cheese that's, you know, weighed out, their brand obviously, is cheaper than buying like a bag of shredded cheese. So I got some mozzarella, some Jack and Cheddar blend, and then some feta. Meat-wise, I picked up some honey roasted and smoked turkey. We're almost through the turkey I picked up at Walmart last week, so this will definitely come in handy. And then I picked up this huge thing of chicken thighs. It didn't price, okay, this was gather your thoughts, Ashley. This was $6.38, and it made 0 sense to buy like the smaller one because the smaller one was like $8.99. It was Foster Farms or some organic brand or something. So I just bought this big pallet. I'm definitely gonna have to go through and trim because you can see there's like a lot of fat on these. Excuse me, but price-wise, this was the way to go. Well aware this is not dairy or a beverage, but I didn't really know where to put it because it's in like the refrigerated section. Y'all, if you take nothing else away from this grocery haul, that's fine. I want you to listen. I just want you to listen to this part. And if this is all that you remember, fantastic. This guacamole is so legit. So this is by the brand Yucatan, and I've purchased it one other time. I bought this before we went to Hawaii. The amazing thing is that it stays green. You can see up here, same guac you love now, stays green up to 14 days. It has this, similarly to the sour cream that I now buy, it has this like flip top cap. I bought it before we went to Hawaii. We were gone for 8 days. I came back, it was just as good. Not only does it last, it doesn't turn brown, but it tastes delicious. I feel like for me, I'm kind of a guacamole snob. A lot of the pre-packaged guacamoles, whether you're buying the cups or even just like a, you know, like tub of guacamole, they're like either watery or they're kind of like unflavored, you know, have no kick to them. This is absolutely amazing, and just the fact that it lasts so long. It was pricey. I think it was either $4.99 or $5.99, but let me tell you, it is so worth it. All right, beverages. I got 3 cans of regular kombucha. I got the Morning Glory, the Cherry Retreat, and then is this the Sunrise? Oh no, the Rose Bliss. So I got 3 of those. This is my favorite kombucha, and it's also the cheapest one that they have there, so it kind of works out. And then I did pick up this hard kombucha. I have had this once before, and it's absolutely delicious. This is the Boochcraft Apple Jasmine. You can see there it's 7% volume per 7% alcohol per volume, whatever. Raw kombucha, apples, limes, jasmine green tea, and then of course it's kombucha, so it has yeast in it. It's amazing. It's like the perfect amount of sweetness. I feel like because it's apple, it really complements the vinegar well to where you almost don't even really taste the vinegar, you know, flavor of the kombucha. So this, if you see this when you're out and you're a kombucha fan, I highly recommend. Aisle items, we got some pizza sauce. I picked up these for Daisy. They're basically just like a healthier Pringle. Garbanzo beans, and then these Late July chips. Their tortilla chips were just so expensive, and this was the cheapest one, so that's why I got it. Okay, frozen. So these are the crusts that I picked up for the pizzas. You get 2 in here. They're technically like flatbread crust, and for a third of 1 crust, it's 150 calories. So I thought that was amazing. Obviously, you're gonna put toppings on it, so I'm gonna have to calculate those macros as well. But compared to like the pizza, actual round, like thicker dough pizza crust, the calories on this were spot on. Then I also picked up these. So I got these savory turkey breakfast sausage patties by Applegate. I'm gonna do these instead of turkey bacon. The calories are pretty legit, 50 calories for 1 patty. My sister actually texted me this morning, and she was like, you should try these with your breakfast sandwiches. And they were the chicken and like maple, I think, sausage patty. I'm not a fan of maple. So when I was at Barron's today and I saw they had these, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try those. So I will keep you guys posted about these. And then this. So I got this for dinner tonight. I have enough for leftovers to eat today, like for dinner tonight, but I'm actually just gonna freeze it, and we're gonna have this instead because the leftovers that we have do not sound they're not something I want. So this is the Rao's, however you say it, meat lasagna. I have heard such amazing things about the Rao's like freezer foods. There was a Twitter thread a couple of months ago, a while back, just all about people raving about these freezer meals. The ingredients are crazy clean for a freezer meal. You can see right there. Tomatoes, ricotta, pasta, obviously, water, beef, pork, mozzarella, onions, Romano cheese, egg, olive oil, salt, I mean, you cannot get cleaner than that. It's 310 calories for a cup, which I feel like is a lot. That's a third of the lasagna. So another one that I will keep you guys posted about. I'm very, very, very excited to try it. Okay, that was everything from Barron's. Now let's move on to what I picked up at Vons. Barron's did not have any orzo, so I got that. They also only had applesauce in like the cups, and Daisy needs the pouches, so I picked that up. Some mac and cheese, some fire roasted diced tomatoes. Like I said, their pepperoni was very expensive. This one, I couldn't find just the cheapo red bag. I don't even remember what the brand is, but is it Armor pepperoni? They didn't have it. This was $3.50, but there's $1 off on Ibotta, so $2.50 for that. I picked up this huge thing of English muffins. They didn't have the smaller like 6-pack. These are just the Vons like brand, and they're 110 calories. So 10 calories more than the ones I normally buy. I normally get the Thomas English muffins. Are they whole wheat? I think they're the whole wheat 100 calories. So a little bit more, but these were like $1.79 or something. So happy with the price and happy with the calories on that. And then lastly, beverages. I picked up this. Y'all know I'm not really buying wine to keep in the house lately, but this was on like clearance. I think it was normally $7 and it was $2.29. So I got that just to keep in the fridge. I'm out of tequila, so I picked up this 1800 silver tequila. It was normally $34, on sale for $22, and then there was a $4 back on Ibotta. So that was kind of my rhyme and reason for picking up that specific brand. And then y'all know I mentioned in the past that I just like a little splash of sweet in my tequila soda. I do tequila, sparkling water, lime wedge, and like squeeze all the lime juice in there. And then I just like to put a splash of something. So I just picked up this Evolution Fresh Vital Berry. You can see it's a fruit juice with many a fruit in it to add to those tequila soda days. That was a lot of groceries. Okay, I spent $97 at Barron's and $45 at Vons. You could technically say I spent $40 because I did get $5 back from Ibotta. So what does that put me at? 137? Is that, did I do that right? I think that's right. 137. Yeah, 137 for the week. I am over the moon. We were like really budgeting this week for groceries. I was trying to really stay under 160 because we're just really trying to like bulk up our savings, and so that was the plan. Like I was strictly working with 160 and I spent 137, so I'm happy about that. I don't feel like I got a ton of stuff, but you know, the pizza crusts were $8. It's a local company, it's very clean. The Rao's, I don't know how you say it. $10. It was $9.99 for that lasagna. I feel like I can justify that because if we were to go out to eat, I mean, I still feel like $10 plus the salad was like $3.50. $13.50 to feed 2 people is pretty decent, you know, compared to like grabbing takeout or going out or whatever. So I did get some like heftier priced items. Obviously the tequila, even with $4 off, that's $18 right there. So I'm happy with this haul, and I'm happy with how much I spent. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. My Aulani video finally went up on Friday, so I can stop talking about that. I worked really hard on that video. Everything from like doing more research, taking notes, the way that I formatted it, throwing in pictures. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely do so. You'll be getting a what I eat in a day video from me on Wednesday per usual, and then I think a Stitch Fix video on Friday. So I hope everyone, well, not has, because by the time you see this it'll be over, but if you celebrate the 4th of July, I hope everyone had a great and safe 4th, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye friends.